But so
Uh-oh.
Veronica and our friend, I kept saying, "Oh, guys, trust me. Okay, if you watch any show right now, I would recommend this show because 10 out of 10, it is really good. Like all around, plot is good, world is good. There's not, and this is also me kind of giving my like quick non-spoiler review. I think the sound design is great. I think the music's just phenomenal. I think the plot still holds very well. Like there's not that many plot holes in all honesty.
Yeah.
And if there is, I would like to think that it will probably get explained later. But everything got pretty much explained or just laid out on the table.
Listen, outside of the Fen group that I talked to on the daily, there were people that told me that it was not good.
Because they have really
bad taste.
shit taste.
Yeah. Listen.
On another thing. On Rotten Tomatoes, this is a video game show. That usually I'm like, all right, they're really bad, right?
Usually video game movies and shows are bad.
Absolutely,
like really bad.
Like
Resident Evil is like.
No, that's what I'm saying. The last good one, honestly, in my opinion, is probably Pokemon.
I would say Pokemon, yeah.
Pokemon or like, I try to remember what else. I think that was the best one in my opinion because it was actually anyway. Yeah.
I
but
had
normally
my
most video games, I do not say anything, and like I play a lot of games, but even then I'm like, if I didn't play, like not playing the League a lot, I think this is really good just as a show, right?
Yeah.
Like, anyone can pick it up and be like, wow, this is really good. As in, like, I pulled out examples. What really triggered... Okay, and what doesn't trigger me is I get a lot of people do not... I can spit out recommendations and they could take forever. I am guilty of this.
Yes.
I need Boba to, like, get me going on this one. But...
Get you going.
But when someone's like, okay, that's the other. I'm the type of person that I would like to be able to give my full opinion if I actually consume the entire content, right?
Yeah.
I get the whole. It was like there's the 5-episode rule. It's really hard to do that now because, for instance, or like 3-episode rule, right?
Yeah, my fiance does the 1-episode rule.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like. In today's climate, like a lot of shows now go down to like instead of 24, it's like 12 episodes or something.
Yeah.
Right? Arcane is also like 9 episodes, but I mean each one was like 50 minutes, 45 minutes,
like 40 minutes,
yeah,
max.
something like that.
Yeah.
And I will give you this. You said the animation was kind of one thing to get used to, right? Or at least the style. Not the but the style.
It's the style. It's the style.
Which I understand.
Like I had no issues with the voice actors or the like sound or even the music. It was just the style I had to get used to.
Yeah.
It's like rough around the edges. Well, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like done on it's a choice. Right?
Yeah.
It's actually like a choice because like the animation to me is actually really good.
But it gets good.
Yeah.
It gets like really good.
But so I don't give Veronica as much shit in all honesty.
At least I watched one episode.
Because it's funny because I kept telling her though, I'm like, all right, when you watch this show, honestly, you kind of have to watch it the way it was dropped, as in like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Which was every 3 episodes.
It was every day. Yeah, that's how, because they dropped it like each Saturday, with bundled in 3s, and I'm like, you kind of have to watch it because that's kind of treated as like the one episode, because they kind of do it like as a movie. If anything, right?
Yeah. Which I wasn't really getting, but well, okay. So before I watched one episode, and then I stopped because I was talking to other people outside of our usual friend group, which I should probably stop doing that now.
No. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. But you should still get like other people's opinion. I think that's still 100% important.
And then they were like, "Oh, we don't like one character," and "Oh, we don't like."
When you don't like the show because of one character, I'm like, all right, that either means the character's really good to make you not, like Joffrey level.
Yeah,
like do you hate Game of Thrones because you hate Joffrey?
100%.
Fair enough. I mean, emotional damage.
But the emotional damage is there for Joffrey. But like they were just like, oh, the animation's a little weird, like they couldn't get into it, and then they didn't like a character, so they couldn't move on to act 2. And so I was just sitting here, I was like, but the core friend group is really pushing me to watch this.
Because if I could, I would just show like a quick snippet of this, because I sent this to Veronica. I'm like, all right, your friend group is wrong, because if a video game show could somehow get 100% on Rotten Tomatoes,
yeah,
100%,
yeah, it didn't
a video
drop
game
to
show,
like
it hasn't,
99%
no,
or anything. Yeah,
then it's insane.
yeah. And then I think I had too much FOMO at this point.
Typical. Yeah.
Typical me. And then also I always stop at the hype typical me again. Stop at the hype moments. So I continued, and then I finished Arcane in one night.
Like last week's episode on Tokyo Revengers. You should
yeah,
also watch
like
that.
last week's episode. It's just Harrison shitting on me for the last 2 weeks. That's all.
Yeah.
But
well,
I think the big trigger is our friend.
He complained about how the show looked, but he only watched. Okay, and I mean, this is another thing. I'm like, I get that you get like a quick like glance at a show, right? And you see someone like say, "Oh, this looks kind of wonky," but that's the whole thing to me, is that you can watch a still, but it's not meant to be watched as it's seen as a still. It's a movie or like a show.
It's a
so you have
show,
to watch
so
the
it's a movie.
animation. Then
Yeah.
if you can, we can rag on the animation if you need to. I'm like, all right, cool, that makes sense because it's a video format. But he didn't watch because he was like.
He saw like a
this
screenshot.
He saw a screenshot. I was like, this doesn't look that good. I was like, a screenshot doesn't look good for a show? I can look at a still of like this one movie and be like, I don't know if I can make a. I don't know. I can't base a whole lot of. It's like one of those.
Like out of context.
It's hard. It's hard to do that. But yeah, I'm just saying in certain terms of like you watch the show instead and tell me what you think versus. And if you really can't, like I was already at the point where I'm like, all right, Veronica, if you can't get past like episode 2 or 3, I'm not gonna force you.
Yeah.
But
you knew I could get through it.
But I was like, you can get through it. And okay, and I will give our friend less shit because then afterwards he finished episode 3 and he's like, wait, this is really good.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did I say? What did I say?
Harrison this past like month has been so triggered.
Yeah.
I feel like his blood pressure is about to like pop.
I'm not even a huge League fan. That's the thing. It's just I know when I can appreciate a show for what it is. I'm like, all right, this is actually really good overall. Like it's one of the few shows where I'm like, recently I'm like, yeah, watch it. 100% watch it. Because this man, our friend, was going to go watch that other show.
Dota, right?
Yeah, it's based on the Dota game, which is also the same exact type. So it's the same type of game. It's just a different.
I did not know it was a video game.
It's the same. It's also a video game too. And it's the same type of game. And I'm like, no, dude, that is, it's all is good. But no, watch Arcane first and then just go watch. I haven't even seen it. I will watch it too. But I heard. That's what I'm trying to say. He's like, it just looks more up my alley. I'm like, how does it look more up your alley? They're both fantasy stuff. One is just, what, punk? Or was it, I forgot what it's called. All of a sudden. I can't think because I'm just so riled up. Daft Punk? I don't know. Steampunk. Because Piltover and all this. But anyway, but I'm like, yeah, it's also based off a video game, Veronica.
Wait, I did not know that!
Yeah, so... That's why I was like so triggered. I was like, bro, just watch this show. It just looks better. Trust me, I promise you.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to give him shit after this. I see.
I haven't seen the show, so I can't really say much either.
Yeah,
I'm just more like it's the same time. It's a MOBA game. It's also like made. There's this whole history behind that too. Like there's this other thing. But
it's like world building.
Well, no. I mean, like the game itself, the type of game used to be made by like the same devs on like a custom thing, but like one branched off and the other one
just
branched
stayed?
too. They just branched.
Just
so it's just really funny. Like Dota's the original game, but anyway, that's this whole other history lesson that we don't have to get into.
Anyway. It could be another episode.
But. Yeah, so backstory, that's why I'm giving Veronica so much shit, because it just took her this long to, less shit.
But I made it.
Otherwise, yeah, my thoughts on the show are it's unspoiler thoughts. It's really good, well made, and I can't wait for season 2.
My
What about you,
non-spoiler
Rob?
thoughts. Yeah, no, it's really great. I should have just listened to Harrison and watched it in threes.
Oh, does it help? Like, does it kind of help?
No, it does help. It does help.
Okay.
Yeah. When we get into the arcs, like
Yeah.
the
Or
acts,
yeah.
it helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, the world building's really great. The characters are really great. I still hate one character after finishing the season. But yeah, I personally enjoy the music.
Mhm.
Imagine Dragons. Ooh, they just hit different when
It's
when
funny
they
because
just get in there.
Imagine Dragons is like split. I feel like, or based on the show at least, like some people are like, I don't like Imagine Dragons. Not because of the show. It's just
Yeah.
I just didn't realize like there's like a divide on Imagine
But
Dragons.
they were like on the radio in like the 2016s when we were like in college or like
Yeah.
out of getting out of college. They were like everywhere.
They were popular.
They were really
popped off.
popular.
But
Yeah, now they're back. Yeah, it's great. It's a great show. Can't wait for season 2. Maybe I'll just continue to listen to Harrison this year.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I also got to do my part and listen to shit you recommend me to. But anyway,
Yeah.
but
You're like, yes?
yes. You got anything else to say other than
No.
like
I was wrong. But I love the show. I was wrong this one time.
Soundbite. Okay.